Hello everybody. So what I normally do is I tend not to start with the Berserker, and the reason for that is because the Berserker, you get all of his equipment on the 10A planes. I always start with the Knight because he's, I think, my overall best unit to start with. But I try to get a Fencer and a Knight and the Phalanx because those are the hardest units to get. You don't get a Fencer till that map. Sorry, you don't get a Phalanx till that map. I think that you get a Fencer after this map, whatever. But as long as you start with the equipment, then you can build them. So we're gonna pretend I started with a Fencer, even though I didn't. God damn it, Gawain! Alright, you can become a Fencer. I think Berserkers gain more stats than Knights do, so he's going to be a Berserker. And as Antigone grows, we'll see what the strength is like. Yeah, their weapons have a lot more strength. Okay. Still going to do the farming for the units. What are you, 4 right now? We could use Bisque. I don't know if we need to use him. I don't know if we need to use him on this map. He's our level 4. We're going to use Gilbert a lot on the next map just because we need to get the speed going, so we'll use these 2 units since they're faster to clear out most of the map, and then I could use Paul to clear out the top. That's not too bad. I will need to bump Lloyd up to 3 and Leon to 3. I'm a little disappointed. Your first characters, Dio starts out with a stone sword, which is an upgrade and a little bit different. Titus doesn't have any different items, but and I guess Karth starts with Satan's Belova, even though most Black Knights, their default now is a prox. But everyone's got our own special item that they get at some point, but Leia doesn't seem to have one. She just has very regular equipment. She does have an amulet, so that's a little helpful, but yeah. Anyway. Gora, Smeargle. Oh no! For Aznabel's unit, I normally went 2 wizards in the back to archmages to liches. He didn't have a dragon. Oh, Smeargle. I may have to wait till I just find a red dragon. Because damn. I just remembered, yeah, for Aznabel we were going to do 2. Sullivan and Debelka. Damn it. I'm going to need the name of 2 famous liches. Destro, I don't think we really need to have him, and let's discharge this guy. And we don't really need Destro. I think I'm eventually gonna probably just try to do a whole flying fortress with 4 of these ladies. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to get them all myself, but I'll well, we can wait on that. There we go. Still need to get a lot more people. I wonder. I'm trying to remember. I could also... Bisque. Liddell has to go somewhere. Maybe she should go with Bisque. Maybe I get him one more level. And then hold off on this guy. And Tempest could potentially go in Vad's unit. And then Bisque, we could get Liddell in his unit, because Liddell and him are an item later. And then another archer just for balance's sake. Oh no. That would be crazy. Actually, we could do Liddell and Meridia, because Bisque is a werewolf and he's probably going to bang all of them. So maybe that's what we do. Just put Liddell here and then Meridia. Because not each of them doesn't need their own unit. Meridia doesn't need to lead her own unit. Liddell doesn't need to lead her own unit. I normally like write all this out before, but unfortunately, since this is a mod with a lot of different requirements and different abilities for everybody, I haven't done that yet. I don't think ninjas can be team leaders, can they? No, they can't. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so for the next map, we'll use Arthur again. We'll get Bisque one more level. Do we want Bisque to get a level? Yeah, we could get Bisque a level. We get him and Gilbert and Paul up to level 4. We'll just keep trading off the Manual of Warfare. Okay. Alright, where are we doing? Okay, let's do the Zenobian border. This is actually going to be kind of interesting because Debonair is actually pretty fun. He is a very strong fighter. I'm very excited to get him down the road. One of the ways I've roleplayed this in the past too is if I have Gilbert in my party, I have Gilbert fight I have him fight Debonair, and then that way it's just like after Gilbert beats him, quote unquote, it's not really that he's beating him, he's more going like, alright, these guys are good, but he's a little wild right now, you got all the people, let's leave, and it's kind of like Gilbert's helping avoid bloodshed. Bisque. Alright, Titus, go get some levels. Where are you, Dio? I need you for sure. I think I'm going to wait for... Yeah, we're going to have Bisque take out the guy that's going to come over the bridge. And then we'll have someone else finish him off. Definitely going to turn the animations on for Debonair. use a stronghold. What do we want to use? Let's use Paul. It'd be nice to get him a level. What do we have here at the shop? Oh, never mind. We get these here. We could have gotten our, we'll say we bought our bastard sword here. That's fine. There you are, my pretty. Alright, we need to plan this out. I think that, unfortunately, on this map, a lot of these people will... A lot of these people will actually disappear if you don't kill them. So it's level 6, that's a good... Oh no, is she running away? God damn. So we may not be able to do as much farming on this one because once you fight a unit after they heal, they go away. There's a unit that Dio couldn't go after, as well as Arthur. One with 4 mages, that should be fine. Leader. Okay. So as far as the level goes, do I have Paul? I do have Paul. Does Paul have... He doesn't. Let's get you with manual warfare. You should be able to get a decent amount. Dio? Arthur. We're gonna have you take out that worm. Can I handle this? Maybe I can. We'll see. Oh. Oh, he's paralyzed. He can't do it. All right. Well, that's okay. Poor little feller. Thankfully, this is like Pokemon. You don't actually kill anyone, they just faint. I'm just kind of having Bisk go down here to make sure that these guys, she doesn't actually like run away. And alright, she didn't run away, she just went to a different town, that's fine. So Paul now puts people to sleep. He doesn't attack, which I think is somewhat of a nerf. I guess it's more like controlling the other team, but I would much rather him use something like a Dark Blaze, considering he's like a Necromancer or a Summoner. I like the way he looks when he's in the center, but it's just a little too... just takes a little too much damage. Good Lord! I'm good, how are you doing? I have that on my calendar. Yeah, I got a letter about that, and I was going to call the day of and get it figured out. Okay. Well, if that's still around, that sounds like it'd be a good one. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you can give me a call if I can do that over the phone. That'd be perfect. Thank you so much. Good. Bye-bye. How about that? Okay, so worms are a little bit, let's just see, it's a level 6. Oh, Dio, I want you to get that experience, and I want you to get that alignment boost if possible. If you can't do it, then we'll have, if you can't get the last hit, then, what would be better? So, if all these other guys attack first, and then Dio attacks after them, that would be the best way for him to get the last hit. We want him to get the last hit. So if I do leader, that means they should attack together. 1, 2... Oh, good boy. Alright. Well, that was unavoidable. And a boy to you, you're growing up. Okay. So this, again, you can probably get the impression this could be powered through pretty quickly. Whether you're using fighters, whether you're using soldiers, you just, you know, your units will get pretty powerful pretty quick. You upgrade them to fighters or whatever. You upgrade them to knights. You upgrade them to whatever you want. And they kind of get going. So, alright. Now, I think Dio, you've got 2 more fights in you. So we'll have you go there first. Titus will follow. And just for safety's sake, we'll go back to strongest. Good, good, good. Okay. One more, and then you can retreat back home. Oh, as we get this side sorted out. Then we can cut off the escape on the other side and kill all those people. Attaboy, Dio, attaboy. Okay. Back to healing. Now, I think if I attack with Titus and he wins, he's going to get an Amazon to level up, and I don't want him to do that. Without having a more controlled situation. Alright, Dio. So you go back down. So hopefully Arthur... Alright, so let's go with this one. Let's actually have you kill the leader. Healing's sake, let's have you go back there, and let's have you move back there. Alright, that should be a little bit safer. And there's no shame in running from this one. There we go. What are you guys? You're still level 4? Yeah, you are. Let me check what's going on over here. I'll let you heal. Is this a bad unit? No. Okay. Alright, once you are done healing, oh, buddy. Much quicker for you to go this way. I don't know why you're... See, they keep running. keeps running away. We might have Titus just kill her. I don't know if we can. Well, she's pretty good at blocking, so this might be... I need a crit. There we go. Perfect. Arthur. What do you got for me? Fighter. Okay. You can take out the dragon. You can come down here. I want you to take out the dragon. I don't know if I want him to. Might be better of him. Alright, let's just plan this for a second. What do we got looking at here? Ooh, that's a lot of low people. Okay. So put him here. Ideal. Let's get you your alignment up. Ah, shit. That's exactly the opposite of what I wanted. So I don't know if a lot of people care too much to, if that's like considered busy work for all these people, but I really like that micromanaging aspect of it. I know I probably shouldn't, but all right. So his alignment should actually be about positive now. It's not showing up positive, but he's getting there. Paul, this might be a little bit. So I don't want Deal to kill that. I want Paul to kill that dragon, and then we'll have Dio and Magnus take a few hits off of this guy right here. Let's see. See if we can't get a level or two. And let's put out Gilbert to guard our base. All right. One attack. All right, you back off. Let's hope he goes back to his little... Now, are you going to try to run home to Debonair? Ah, the controls on this are a little iffy sometimes. What do we got looking here? I'm going to go at the back again, so... How much life do you have? 27, okay. So Dio, you're going to kill the leader. And then I think I need to check out Bisk's thing, but... Probably have Bisk handle him. Dio just got another fighter. We'll go trade off with Karth. And yeah, what are you at? You're at 50. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be a full level for you. And what do we got here in Dem Vidro? 69. I don't think we'll get him this time, but one more after this. Definitely beefy. Golems are not weak. They're a little worse in this game than they were in the last, but the stone and the Balder get almost orders of magnitude better. So after this, we're gonna have Bisk go back and hang out with Gilbert and switch off their stuff. I may have to call this one short though, and because my babies are waking up. You should be able to liberate this Titus. I think that should be fine. And Arthur, what are you at? Leo, let's have you exchange with Karth. You can go down here too, actually. And Karth, you got space for one more. You sleepy boy. Oh, whoa. I'll be right back. The air in the baby's rooms. Okay. That's not too bad. We're gonna have Paul over here too. So now that Bisk is level 5, we can kind of retire him. The next map we're not going to use. We could use, you know, Magnus, Dio, and Arthur, and whoever to get the job done, but it's it'll be good to have. What I like to do is I like to send one unit north and just wipe everything out. Paul's pretty good at that because he's slow. He just trundles along. All right, we might actually be able to. Actually be able to get some gremlin action on that lady. Alright, Bisk. Let's get Gilbert down there. We could potentially use Arthur to finish this lady off if we can kill the leader with Magnus. Oh, Gilbert. I mean Dio. You to be a little bit more careful. Okay. Let me just see if he actually hits him. Oh, good. So I think I'm actually going to try to take out the leader here. So we go for the front, or we go to the side. Go to the side she's facing down. Yeah, she'll be right in the middle if we go right at her side. Gotta make sure that we don't go directly. Ah, perfect. So we're gonna go for the leader. Right off the bat. Oh, shit. I want to see that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, battle animation on. Damn it! Ah, accidentally closed it. think that's very similar to what happens with, like it's like a pumpkin attack. Wow, I didn't get the victory either, so we don't get any experience. So that's unfortunate. But we can. Dio. Let's get Dio up to level 5. Well, I gotta go get my babies, actually. We're gonna have to finish this a little bit later. So, I think I'm gonna have Dio try to finish that unit off. Maybe get him up to level 5. And, try to get him up to level 5, and then, well, you know what? I can hold off on Dio. I want to keep farming fighters with him. We'll keep him lower, and we can get 1 or 2 more ladies with Titus, but we mostly need fighters because every unit is going to have fighters in the front. I'm not interested in having dragons in the front. The only 2 units are going to be the puppies and the golems in front. Everything else is going to have 3 fighters with a special character, or a special character in back with 2 or 3 fighters up front. So we're going to need a lot more fighters than we need Amazons. We're going to need a few Freyas. But you know, Anki-Seth comes with Freyas. Europa comes with Freyas. Sorry, they come with females in the back. I already got Yushas for that. We're going to need... I may actually have even Debonair's unit. I could have a special character called Norn go in the back for him, a nice priest lady. But he could also go in the back with her, because he does some pretty special attacks from the back. But we'll worry about all that later. I gotta stop recording, go get my babies. They're sad. Till then, guys, you all have a good one.